Alright, so as I said in episode 1, episode 2, we're going to be doing the door panels for the Supreme Patty Sema build. Right now, I got the tape and the plastic. I'm going to start taping these off so I can get a fiberglass mold of them. That is the first step, get the fiberglass mold. Then we'll take that, trim it to where the outer perimeter of the door panel will go. We'll get the seats back in the truck, figure out where our speaker placement can go, and we'll keep going as we go. So here we are, nothing started yet, just laid out. Gonna start taping these up. Alright, so one door down, got the tape on it, got it plasticed off, make sure it's protected from the fiberglass resin. I'm going to start on this door here, getting a layer of matte and fiberglass resin down. That way it'll allow some dry time when I am taping off this door, putting the plastic on it. I'll put fiberglass on it, so on and so forth, so I complete all 4 doors. Hopefully after the 4th door, this first door will be dry enough to start doing another layer on there. You always want to make sure in between layers your layers are dry, because if not, you will actually embed just wet, uncured fiberglass into your door panel. So before I also do fiberglass in these, I'm going to throw down some simple car wax. I'll show that in the video in the next step. Make sure these molds release nice and easy. Other than that, this one is ready to go. About to start throwing some fiberglass down on this door. Got the wax on it right there, cleaner wax, that's what I use, McGuire's fiberglass resin. Got the MAKP, just ripped up a ton of fiberglass matte. I'm going to try to do matte on every layer I do. 4 layers is normally what I do. That's about it. Got the glass down on the first door panel. Definitely a hot batch. You could tell by the discoloration right there. Probably a little bit too hot. I know I did waste a tiny bit on the first batch, but trying to get these, mix them hot so they'll dry fast so I can get on to the next doors. But now I'm going to tape the other front door and complete the process, or repeat the process rather. Okay, second door taped up, got the plastic on there, ready to glass it up. And this door actually is already dry, so I'll definitely be able to get another layer of glass on the end of the round when I get all the other ones finished up. So looks like with this process I'll be able to get through this whole 4 layers of fiberglass for all 4 doors relatively quickly. So we'll see how this goes. On to the next door. Okay, this makes door number 2 fiberglassed. Now I'm going to tape first back door, get that fiberglassed, then tape the second back door, fiberglass that, then fiberglass all of them again, and again 4 steps over until we get the whole bottom shell. Alright, got the first passenger door taped off, plasticed off. 2 driver's doors already have the first layer of fiberglass. 3 more to go on those. Gonna get the layer of fiberglass on this and then tape that off, fiberglass, and back to those. But probably just finish up 1 layer on all the doors tonight and call it an evening for that. Alright, 1 last door to tape and plastic up and fiberglass, and we will have all 4 with 1 layer glass mat on. Alright, so last night I finished up the first layer on all 4 doors, and today I'm going to try to get a couple more layers, if not hopefully all 3 more layers on all 4 doors. So here we go, lots more fiberglass work to go. 3 more layers of fiberglass and matte on every door to get the base, and then we'll be ready to start figuring out our speaker baffles and our grills. Alright, so now I got 2 layers on all 4 doors, 2 layers fiberglass and matte. I have 2 more layers on each door to go, and this is a long process, definitely boring process. I probably won't even show you guys the 3rd layer. I'll probably just jump to the 4th layer. As you see, the 2 I put on the doors for the 2nd layer. By the end you'll see a 2, 3, 4 be 4 layers, then we could actually pop them off and start getting them trimmed out for the shape they need to be. Okay, so before I got out of here last night, I got all 4 layers down on all 4 doors. Ton of fiberglass mat, ton of resin I've used in this project. 4 layers each door, 4 doors. That's 16 layers, 16 ounces each. That is a lot of fiberglass resin. Probably used like, I don't know, 5 or 6 yards of mat on this whole thing too, at least. But they're done now. And now we're on to popping these off, trying to pop them off, cleaning off the back sides. There will be some tape that's stuck on them, I already know that. Trim them up, get the final shape, and then we can start figuring out our speaker baffle. So here we go. I'll continue on with this, and there's much more to do on this truck. This thing is definitely gonna be a big, long process. Alright, so now I got all 4 molds pulled off the doors. A little bit of tape residual. That wax stuff didn't work for shit, so don't listen to me. Hopefully the tape comes off easier, but the tape did come off easy off the doors, probably just because I did it so quick. I think I only had them on there for 2 days total, so got all those off. Now it's time to get all the tape and the plastic off the back of those, and we'll get to trimming them up to fit on the doors. Alright, so I definitely spoke too soon about the wax. I was kind of figuring, because the tape stuck to the panel so good and peeled away from the door, that it was really stuck to these. But actually, I mean, they all peeled up basically in like sheets of tape. So wax worked really good for this. Probably better than I've ever had it work. Now I'm going to start marking out where I want to trim these molds. Keep putting them on the doors, checking them. Obviously, sometimes you might trim too far, not trim enough. Alright guys, make sure you check out next episode, episode 3. We're going to get to trimming these bases for the door panels, getting our speaker baffles figured out, and get a lot more into these doors. Going to end this one here. As always, subscribe to my channel, like the video, drop a comment, and we will see you next time.